Another really big test for Manchester United. This time it's the FA Cup again, and we all seem to get these shit draws in the FA Cup. Manchester United taking on Liverpool yet again. It was only a week ago we played Liverpool, so it's going to be when we play this match. And things have changed for Manchester United. We've gone 6 points clear of Liverpool in the Premier League. Liverpool still haven't scored a goal since then, and their goal drought just continues. They've lost to Burnley at home, so they're on a downward spiral at this moment in time, but that means nothing going into this game. Now, going into this game, obviously both teams are probably going to want to prioritise the league, but for one of these, this win could be absolutely massive. Neither side, I'm convinced, will win the Premier League this season, and Liverpool are actually at this moment in time looking at less likely to win the league than Manchester United. So I'm still not convinced that Manchester United can win the league. I still think the Man City are probably now favourites to claim the title, and it could be one or two bad results for Manchester United in the Premier League, and we could be ending up third, fourth, fifth easily. You look at Liverpool, they've had a few ropey results lately, and if teams win their games in hand, they could be out of the Champions League spots. It's so tight there that you've got to constantly keep winning games of football and not dropping many more points and losing too many games. We haven't lost for ages in the league, and we're still not certain to get a Champions League spot this season even. So going into this game, I want Manchester United to win it, because if we get knocked out of this, the chances of us winning a trophy again this season really does go down a lot, because we only have obviously the Europa League and the Premier League left. So it will be a bit hairy for Manchester United. Now, going into this game, as I say, I expect changes to be made, because we didn't really make many changes to the lineup in the week against Fulham, which I was expecting. Probably looking at it, the reports were that Manchester United might make more changes than that, and we didn't make many changes, so I would expect some more changes to start lineup in this game. But we have got a big squad, but it's just whether the players that come in are good enough to take the place of the players that have started the games, because at this moment in time I think that although the squad is definitely a lot stronger than it was last season, massively, because the likes of Lingard, Andreas Pereira aren't getting game time, Mata's not getting a lot of game time, who are players that are pretty much not good enough for Manchester United any longer. Obviously Pereira's already gone, but the likes of Mata and Lingard aren't getting game time now, who are not good enough for Manchester United, and we're starting to get out the players that aren't good enough, and players on the bench are better than that quality that are coming into the starting lineup. Now, I wouldn't expect the wholesale changes that we put out against Watford, because if we do, I think we will get fucked in this game. Even with Liverpool made some changes in the week against Burnley. They rested Firmino and Salah from the start. Henderson, I think, was injured, so I'm not too sure if he's going to feature, but they rested them two from the start, and they did come unstuck, because Origi missed an absolute sitter when he went clean through. I'd love Origi to play in this game, but the chances are he won't start this game. That could come back to bite me in the arse if he does score a goal, but he missed an absolute sitter hitting the bar, and they played the likes of Shaqiri, who hasn't got a lot of football, Oxlade-Chamberlain. So they're probably looking at this game, they're probably thinking that was going to be a walkover, whereas I think Solskjaer didn't take that game against Fulham too lightly. We got the job done, and now hopefully we can still get the job done in this, but it's going to be a difficult game. I'm not overly confident, obviously, ever going into these games that we're going to win them. Obviously not. You never are overly confident of going into these games, because anything can happen in these sorts of big, massive games. And what sort of team do I expect him to line up with? Well, there was hints that Dean Henderson could play one of these two games. He didn't play against Fulham, so I expect he will come back and go. He's more or less been the cup goalkeeper for Manchester United in the domestic cup competitions this season, so he'll come back in goal. I think he'll bring Lindelof back in alongside Maguire. I think it will keep Aaron Wan-Bissaka at the right back, and it will be Telles at left back. I can't see Brandon Williams playing, to be honest, in this one again, but he might do. I think Scott McTominay will come back in midfield, maybe alongside Matic. Fred might come out of this game. Bruno Fernandes has got to be in and around the team somewhere in this team. Could he play Paul Pogba in there? He may choose to give Paul Pogba the game off. Will he go for the front three? I'm hopefully will go for a front three as well. He might go for Paul Pogba in there as well. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. And then I expect it to be through the, as I say, if it's three up front, I expect it to be Cavani, Rashford, and Martial up front. To be honest, I can't really see any other real options that he's really gonna pick in that front three. To be honest, I think Greenwood's been so out of form as well. I mean, Martial hasn't been great either, but Greenwood has been horrendous of late, so I can't see him getting another start. He hasn't started back-to-back games for a long while, and that was the longest he's featured in a game for a long while. I can't remember the last time. I think he's only featured once, 90 minutes all season, so he wasn't good against them, but Martial wasn't good either. But the options, other options are Dan James and Juan Mata, which I can't really see him going for them types of players. Diallo, I can't really see him coming into the fold. He's been in training yet again, and there are reports that he is training well, looking good in training, but I can't really see him coming into the fold yet. Maybe he could make a substitute appearance, I'm not too sure. If not, I would think that Sheffield United probably in the week would be a good opportunity to have him on the substitutes bench. That is a winnable game for Manchester United, that could see Manchester United maybe win by more than one goal for fucking once in a Premier League game. So we haven't done that for a long while. If we were potentially winning by more than one goal, we could maybe potentially give him a run out in that game against Sheffield United. Maybe on paper a slightly easier game at Old Trafford than this one, but it would be nice to see him get game time. Now obviously Liverpool's front three are going to be a massive problem for Manchester United. Even though they haven't been scoring goals lately, they still are. Firmino doesn't score a lot of goals. That is the problem for Liverpool there. They could really do, I think, I've said this before, that Liverpool could really do with a ruthless striker up there. That's what they're really missing. Jota's been out for them for a while. I don't know if he's back anytime soon. They have missed him, but I really do think they missed that striker in that position. I mean, Salah's got them out of jail so many times with the amount of goals he's got, and Firmino as well when they're played in the wide forward areas, but they really could do with that real fox in the box type striker that could get you out of the trouble when you're not performing well and you're not scoring goals and creating chances. That is when top teams still score goals, because obviously the striker's there to put the ball in the back of the net, and at this moment in time they don't really have that clinical striker up front down the middle that can do that, which is a problem. But I think for this game, a key for Manchester United to win this game over Liverpool is Edinson Cavani. I think he's got to start this match for Manchester United. He's looked good when he's played for Manchester United. I think he scores goals, he sniffs goals, and Manchester United have been missing that type of goal that we got against Fulham. I mean, Liverpool probably missing that as well. So that guy that's just going to put the ball in the back of the net from anything, the mistake from the goalkeeper against Fulham, he knows where to be, he's in the right place at the right time, and Manchester United don't have anyone in the team like that. Rashford's not there in the right place, he wouldn't probably have scored that goal. Martial's not usually in and around them areas, Greenwood's not either, so he could be crucial to Manchester United winning this game. Also Paul Pogba, if he does start, could be rested as I said for this one, but I would like to see Paul Pogba and Fernandes both start. Fernandes has been pretty poor in the last couple of games, maybe not at his standards anyway. Did hit the post against Fulham, so could have had himself a goal, but still very effective even when he's not at his best. But Paul Pogba is in brilliant form at the moment, so that is why I'd like to see him continue to play, because when players are in form, I just like to see them on the pitch scoring goals, creating chances, and it just keeps up the momentum and the confidence in and around the team. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this game. How do you see it going? Do you think he could play with a two-striker system instead of playing with three up front like that, like he did before? But I'm not too sure. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going for Manchester United. I'm being bold. Going for Manchester United winning this game 2-1. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.